Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I got these beautiful natural looking faux locks. I'm obsessed with them. They look amazing. And if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. All right, so the first and most important item you're gonna need is your faux locks, of course. So I got the Bobby Boss Bamba Soul faux locks, and I also got a crochet hook because it comes with like the crochet hole in it. So don't forget your crochet hook. I just forgot to put that in here, but yeah, please get that as well. I also got some passion twist hair, but instead of it coming out like as the passion twist already, I got them already twisted up. I didn't want to get the passion twist hair that was like water wave because I feel like that looks too fake and I'm going for like a realistic look. And I also got edge control. Well, you're also gonna need edge control. Yeah, this is literally your choice. Use any edge control. I use the Murray beeswax from. This might seem weird, but you're gonna need nail glue to glue the locks, but you'll see what that's for in a second. Okay, let's get started. As you can see, I have these mini braids in my hair, and this is what you're gonna want to start with. I didn't really do like neat parts because I didn't want a neat look. I just wanted my locks to flow as if they were coming out of my head. I feel like when you do neat parts, it's like, okay, she got full locks. I don't know. Anyways, so I did these like curved parts, and that's it. I just braided my hair. All right, and it's the next day. And I finished basically majority of my hair, and I just left out the front so I can show y'all. I got the locks in 18 inches, and they stopped like around like under my boob, and then some of it was like right on top of my butt, if that makes sense. I'm a short person, so 18 inches is already kind of long for me. But if you want longer, you can do like 32 inches and stuff like that. Okay, so we are gonna start by getting the crochet hook and getting your lock, right? So as I said earlier, there's a little hole for the lock right there, so you can put it through with the crochet hook. And you're gonna take the hook, put it right under your braid, and attach the lock with that. So once you have your lock attached, you're gonna close the latch and pull it through. So pull it under the braid. And your next step is gonna include you basically putting the braid and the lock through that little hoop I'm showing you right now. So you have it pulled through and basically we are heading into step 2. This is the first method, right? So this is the second step of the first method. So you're gonna take that passion twist hair and you're gonna detangle it, untwist it because it comes twisted up already. So, this is just me untwisting the hair, nothing too interesting. So as I was detangling the hair and like untwisting it and everything, I wanted it to be kind of frizzy and have some type of texture. So, your goal is to make sure that it looks like this. So right now what you're gonna do is hold the passion twist at the end and attach that to the base of the lock in the braid. So as you can see, my braid is still out, and your goal right now, it will be to cover the braid and the lock. But don't worry, just pay attention and we'll get through this. So you're gonna use the shorter end of the passion twist hair and wrap that around the base of the lock and the braid, okay? Just like you see me doing right here. I'm wrapping, and when you're like running out of hair at the base, you're gonna basically lay it flat and then start wrapping the longer part of the passion twist hair around everything. So right now you're covering your braid, you're covering the lock, and you're covering the shorter end of the passion twist hair. I really hope that makes sense. But yeah, if what I'm saying doesn't make sense, then what you're watching should make a lot more sense than how I'm describing it. But yeah, you're gonna want the hair to be spread out like I'm showing you right there. So it's like wrapping it around it. It's not like twisting, it's wrapping. And as you can see, like I'm kind of using my index finger to kind of hold the hair in place, if that makes sense. Like once I wrap it, I just use my finger to hold it that way. I didn't even like consciously do this, it just happened. And I'm just wrapping, I mean. I'm wrapping it around and I'm going all the way to the end. Um, but you do not need to go all the way to the end. You can literally stop where the braid ends, and once you have everything wrapped and covered up there, you can stop. But I just ended up going to the end just to have like the texture be consistent all throughout the lock. So yeah, and right now, um, basically I'm gonna get my glue. I'm looking for it like a crazy girl. Looking for the glue. Here's the glue. This is the Kissed 3-minute speed or 3-second speed. And please be careful. That's what I was telling y'all. Like, please be careful with this glue. It works so well. Like, bro, when I first used it, I glued my fingers to my hair. So please don't be like me. But yeah, I just literally put a drop of the glue on the lock and then wrap the extra hair around it. Or you can even put the glue on the hair and then wrap that. So whatever way you want to wrap it, you're gonna use the glue like I'm showing you right here and put the hair on top of it so it can stay in place. And it dries clear, so don't worry about it being white or anything like that. It's no problem. So right now we're heading into the second method, girl. And we're gonna start off just like we started with the first method. Get the lock and put it through with the crochet hook and you should be okay. Yeah, I'm just showing y'all the little hoop that comes with the lock. So yeah, remember that. So yeah, attach it with the crochet hook, pull it through, and I'm over here struggling trying to get this off. And then you're gonna put the braid and the lock together like you did with the first method and pull it tight. So for this method, it's definitely different from the first one. You are gonna take the lock and wrap that around the braid. So I'm just kind of untwisting the lock a little bit and then using that to wrap around the braid. Hopefully, if you look close enough, you can see me like unwrapping or like unraveling the lock a little bit and then using that to wrap around the braid. Yeah, here you go. I'm getting closer, showing y'all. So yeah, you just go counterclockwise to well, not counterclockwise, but twist the opposite way of the lock. And it should be able to open up and let you wrap it around the braid. So that's what the second method is, but we aren't done yet. You can leave your lock like this, but it's not as secure. So that's when you're gonna go back with the passion twist hair and get that so you can wrap it around like we did the first time. Yeah, this takes a lot of time. I'm gonna just warn y'all, the passion twist, untwisting that is probably the worst part of this. So if you can probably get hair from the beauty supply store that's already untwisted. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just didn't feel like it. I thought the textures on like that type of hair was different than this one from the look I was going for. But if you find a curly hair that looks like that, then get that. But anyways, here we go. Second method. Like the first method, you are basically doing the same thing or very similar. You're just using the short end to wrap around the base of the lock and the braid. Well, just the lock now. Wrapping around the base, get that secure. I'm not pulling that tight. You don't need to pull that tight. As long as it's secure, you should be okay. But just make sure it's secure. And like right now, I'm just switching and having the longer end of the passion twist hair wrap around the short piece and also wrap around the lock. So, that's what we're doing right now. We're just wrapping our life away. You better wrap that lock. This one is probably like the most texturized one I did. I wasn't as neat with this one. Um, but yeah, like I said, you have basically the free will to do it any way you want. Like if you want a little frizzy, if you want it to be like uniform, it's really up to you. But yeah, I'm wrapping, I'm wrapping, I'm wrapping. So realistically, like I said before, you can stop at any point as long as the braid and the part of the lock is like covered already. So realistically, I could have stopped right here and just glued it that way, but I didn't want to. So here's the lock, and I ended up fixing this little section right here because I didn't really like how that looked. Like it looks cute, but something about it was like off to me. So I just kind of wrapped it around and glued it down a little to be a little bit more secure. Um, but looking back, it kind of looks good. I don't know. It's whatever. Look at my face. I'm so focused on getting this right. So now we're just moving on. I'm gonna show y'all both of the methods again, and just so y'all can be reminded of how to do both of them. And right now I'm just detangling the passion twist hair before I even start, because like I said, it takes so much time, so I was like, let me just start early. So yeah, for this one I'm doing the second method, showing y'all that again, wrapping the lock around the braid. So here we are doing another lock. I think by now I don't really need to narrate anything. Hopefully y'all can follow along and know what's happening. Um, so put the lock on, and this is the second method I'm showing y'all again. And you're just wrapping the lock around. And after you wrap the lock, you already know what you're gonna do. You are gonna get that passion twist hair, baby. There we go. So I just finished all of my locks. As you can see, they're very lightweight. I can move them, and this is just the texture that I got. This is literally exactly how I wanted my hair. It came out so perfect. And you can see why I chose to do the parts that way. Like, I feel like it looks so much more natural. It lays much better as well. So if you want to do your parts like mine, like just do like the C parts, I guess, or like a curved part, I highly recommend it because it definitely helps with how the locks look. But yeah, I literally love it. Like, I'm obsessed. So you can just watch me feeling myself. Well, this was my tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you liked it or found it helpful. Feel free to comment any questions you have. I'll just answer and clarify anything that you're confused about. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you learned how to do your faux locks. Please try it out. You're gonna look so cute. But yeah, see you in my next one.